Hello and welcome to The Haunted Narrative. In today's video, I will be telling you the story of the ghostly happenings at Willow Creek, so get comfortable, grab some snacks and enjoy. Darkness, it clings to Willow Creek, a forgotten town shrouded in fear. Its silence is deafening. Only whispers of tragedy remain. This is no ordinary town. This is a place of shadows, a place where the living fear the dead. The air is heavy. It hangs thick with dread. A chill runs down your spine. You feel watched. The hair on your arm stands on end. This is the essence of Willow Creek, a town forever bound to its haunted past. This is the true story of its haunting. Willow Creek was once a beacon of hope, a shining example of the American dream. Founded in 1849, it bustled with gold rush dreams. The promise of untold riches drew people from all corners of the country. Miners flocked to its hills, their hearts filled with ambition and determination. They sought fortune and prosperity, digging tirelessly in search of gold. Families built their homes along the creek, creating a close-knit community. Laughter echoed through the valley as children played and families thrived. The town thrived, its streets bustling with activity. Shops, saloons and businesses flourished, and Willow Creek prospered for a decade, but fate had other plans. The gold vein ran dry, and with it the dreams of many were shattered. Prosperity turned to desperation. Families packed up and left, seeking new opportunities elsewhere. The once thriving town began to empty. Buildings stood empty, left to decay. Willow Creek became a ghost of its former self, a haunting reminder of what once was. By 1860, only a handful of souls remained. They clung to the remnants of their shattered dreams, hoping against hope for a miracle. They were unaware of the darkness that would soon engulf their town, a darkness that would leave Willow Creek lost to time, forever etched in history as a town that once held so much promise.
One name haunts Willow Creek: Thomas Walker. His story is etched into the very fabric of this forsaken town. He was the town's first undertaker, a man who dealt with death on a daily basis. A solemn figure, always dressed in black, he was a constant reminder of mortality. He witnessed the town's decline, watching as prosperity faded and hope dwindled. He buried its shattered dreams, one grave at a time, each burial a testament to the town's slow demise. One stormy night, tragedy struck with a ferocity that left the town reeling. Walker was found dead in his workshop. The cause? Unknown. His lifeless body was discovered amidst the tools of his trade. Some whispered of foul play, suggesting that his death was no accident. Others spoke of a dark presence, an evil force that had claimed his life. Walker's death cast a pall over Willow Creek, a shadow that seemed to grow with each passing day. It was the beginning of the town's descent into fear, a fear that would grip the hearts of its residents. From that day forward, whispers of a curse spread like wildfire, tales of misfortune and doom. The townsfolk believed Walker's spirit remained. Trapped in the town he could no longer leave, a restless soul. His presence, they said, cast a long shadow over Willow Creek, a shadow that would never fade.
The haunting started subtly. Unexplained noises echoed through the empty streets, footsteps on wooden floors, the faint sound of children laughing, doors creaking open and shut, all in abandoned buildings. Travelers passing through town at night told chilling tales. They swore they saw figures lurking in the shadows. Glowing eyes peered from empty windows. Whispers followed them on the wind. The stories spread. Willow Creek's reputation as a haunted town began. Section 5, Echoes of the Past. Years turned into decades. The stories of Willow Creek persisted.
Paranormal investigators were drawn to the town. They came seeking evidence of the supernatural. They were not disappointed.
EVP recordings picked up disembodied voices, temperature fluctuations indicated cold spots, cameras captured strange anomalies, instruments went haywire.
The investigators were convinced. Willow Creek was a hotbed of paranormal activity. They documented their findings. Their stories added to the legend of the haunted town.
Section 6. The Darkness Awakens. One night, a group of thrill-seekers decided to visit Willow Creek. They had heard the stories. They scoffed at the legends. They were determined to debunk the myth. They would soon regret their arrogance.
The group consisted of Mark, the skeptic, Emily, the curious one, Jake, the jokester, Rachel, the believer, and David, the leader. They arrived in high spirits. They were ready for a night of ghost hunting. They entered Willow Creek as the sun began to set. The town welcomed them with an eerie silence.
Section 7. Trapped in Terror. The group set up camp in the old town square, a place long forgotten by time. The buildings around them stood as silent witnesses to the past, their windows like empty eyes staring into the void. They unloaded their equipment, EMF readers, devices designed to detect the unseen, cameras to capture any fleeting shadows, and flashlights to pierce the darkness that enveloped the town. They were determined to document their adventure, their faces set with a mix of excitement and trepidation, knowing the risks but eager to uncover the mysteries that lay hidden.
As darkness descended, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The once familiar surroundings now seemed alien and menacing. The air grew heavy, laden with an unspoken tension. A cold wind howled through the empty buildings, carrying with it whispers of the past. The group felt a presence. It was watching them, unseen but undeniably there, sending chills down their spines. They pressed on, their excitement turning to unease with each step. The silence was deafening, broken only by the sound of their own footsteps.
They ventured into the old church, its doors creaking open as if protesting their intrusion. It was the most haunted location in Willow Creek, a place where many had felt the touch of the supernatural. The building was dilapidated. Its stained glass windows were shattered, casting eerie patterns of light and shadow on the floor. The air inside was thick with dust and decay, each breath a reminder of the church's long abandonment. The group knew they were not alone, and the true test of their courage was about to begin. Inside the church, the group began their investigation. They snapped photos. They recorded EVPs. They searched for any sign of the paranormal. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted. The EMF reader spiked. A cold wind swept through the church, extinguished their candles, plunging them into darkness.
Fear gripped the group. We were not alone. A blood-curdling scream pierced the silence. It was Rachel. She was cowering in the corner, her eyes wide with terror. She pointed to a dark figure at the end of the aisle. It was tall and skeletal. Its eyes glowed red in the darkness. We froze in fear.
Panic surged through the group. They scrambled for the exit, stumbling over pews and each other. They burst out of the church, racing back to the town square.
We piled into our car, desperate to escape Willow Creek's clutches. As we sped away, we could see the shadowy figure standing in the middle of the road, watching us, its eyes burning into our souls. We never returned to Willow Creek. We were forever changed by our experience. We finally understood the truth. Willow Creek was truly haunted.
The haunting of Willow Creek continues. It remains a place of mystery, a place where the veil between this world and the next is thin. Some dismiss the stories as folklore. Others believe. They believe in the power of the supernatural. They believe that some spirits never find peace, that they linger in the places they once knew, trapped for eternity. Willow Creek stands as a reminder that some secrets are best left buried. The question remains, Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? Willow Creek is out there, waiting for you to uncover its secrets, but be warned, once you enter its haunted borders, you may never be the same. What do you think happened in Willow Creek? Share your thoughts.